Hare Krishna. Welcome to Bhagavad Gita for Life Hub. Today is 21st April 2026. Time is morning 7:35 a.m. And before we start, we chant the invocation prayers to Lord Sri Krishna and all the Parampara Acharyas to invoke their blessings to make our life better. ॐ अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनो अभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्ता नमोऽस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यस्य कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरे हरि 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 बोल। So we have some very good questions today from our students. So I thought we'll handle some questions. I'll read some questions. Hare Krishna, sir. Sir, I have a question to ask you. If you could please answer me. So this is introduction. That is not a question. Sir, it is always said that what has to happen is what happens. If something bad happens to us, or if we do bad with someone, then we won't be at fault, sir, because something bad or wrong will happen to the other person when it is written in his life that he is to suffer. Sir, to suffer or to teach that chapter, some medium is necessary. Does no sin fall upon it? Sir, this question always puzzles me, sir. I'll be really grateful if you can just explain to me with this answer. I hope, sir, I have explained my question to you properly. Thank you very much. Please mute all of you. Mute. Mute your phones. Thank you. Okay. Introduction, polite, and ending also polite. If I remove that, I'll read only the question again. Okay. Question is only in the middle. It's always said that what has to happen is what happens. जो होगा वो होगा. ठीक है. Destiny. In the destiny, if something bad happens to us, or if you do bad with someone or to someone, then we won't be at fault, sir, because that is his destiny, no? Or it is my destiny to suffer. So anyway, it is going to happen. Why should I feel guilty if something bad happens? So it is not my fault. It is my destiny. So blame the destiny. Similarly, something bad has to happen to somebody in their life. So why to find a fault with someone who is going to be the medium? Because somebody has to cause that suffering. Na? Is anyway has to suffer. So To suffer or to teach that some medium is necessary, does no sin fall upon it? So it's very important. Anything, my failures, something bad happens, my health is bad, my finances are bad, my relationships are bad, then just take it as destiny. There are two things. I heard like sometimes people will say, I take life as it comes to me. Now, here, two people may be making the same statement. I take the life as it comes to me. One could be a disempowering statement. Another could be person A, it could be disempowering him. Person B, the same statement can be empowering. So, who it will be empowering, who it will be disempowering? Hmm? Tell me. Sentence is same. Somebody, it could be empowering statement, a wise statement. For somebody, it will be a disempowering statement. How is that? I'll give you another example. Similar questions keep coming. Oh, it is Kali Yuga. What can be done? Blame the age, blame the time, blame your destiny, blame the time. I take life as it comes to me. Person A may be thinking in empowering way, that is, could be a healthy understanding. It's a very healthy understanding for person A. That healthy understanding is some things are not in my control in the larger picture. And I will not do anything about it because it is not in my control. Is that correct? No. Some things are not in my control. Some classic examples. Somebody is tall, somebody is short, somebody has a dark complexion, somebody has a lighter complexion, kind of a thing. Like that means a wise person, it could empower him. It is my destiny. I'm like this. But that is also Bhagavad Gita teaching. Somebody is born in a very poor family in a slum area. Somebody is born in a very rich family. It's a destiny. You cannot control who your parents are, at least from our perspective in this life. So the wise man accepts I cannot change certain things. It is my destiny. Whereas the other persons accepting the destiny is wise. Resigning to the destiny is a wrong understanding. It is disempowering the person. That is, nothing is in my control. I can do nothing about it. It is not in my control. So you resign to your destiny. Why try? Why try? I don't even want to try. It is destiny. Because they will quote from the scriptures also, various places in Bhagavatam, Ramayana, Mahabharata. You take all the scriptures, many places, great saints, rishis, munis are telling destiny is very strong. It's impossible to overcome it. So when they make a statement like that, like Bhishma says, destiny is so strong. How could Pandavas suffer? Krishna is next to them. Look at the Pandavas, how strong they are. Who could defeat them? But see the destiny, like cruel, like it looks like. How much they had to suffer in this life. Although we all tell, come to Bhagavad Gita for life, come to Krishna, solve your problems, you'll be peaceful, you'll be happy, and we hook the people into it. Therefore, that is taking out of context the statement, destiny is very strong. No saint, no rishi, no muni, no preacher, they will tell, resign to your destiny. Oh, destiny is very strong, so resign to your destiny. They won't tell that. Second part, they won't tell. What it means is destiny is very strong. So you must be even more careful. You should be even more like now the climate, the weather, the summer. It's very hot. Certain places it's already crossed 40, 42, 43, 44 also it has crossed yesterday in some places. So what does it mean? Can we control the summer in your place, the Tapman, the temperature? Can you control? Is it in your control? Now, resigning to your destiny is I can do nothing about it, do nothing. The wise man says, I accept the destiny, which is a healthy understanding. Yes, summers are very hot. But what happens is, I take life as it comes to me. You become wise. You don't too much complain. Morning, afternoon, evening, 24 hours, you're just complaining about the Tapman, heat, the hot summers, and then you do nothing about it. गालियां दे दो क्या है what is this guy why destiny I am here in this hot place Bengaluru is so cool I should have been in Bengaluru no my karma I am here in Delhi so hot I am in Rajasthan in the desert what my karma what my destiny so you can blame the destiny same statement I take I take life as it comes to me can empower a person or disempower a person. The wise man, yeah, I accept it. This acceptance of destiny is different from resigning to the destiny or blaming the destiny. So the wise man, what he does is, okay, let me do something about it. Summer is going to come, advanced preparation. So you will buy some water cooler or he will buy some air conditioner when the prices are less in winter in December itself, and it's so cold, they are giving 30% offers in air coolers. You will buy for summer, advanced planning, save some money. And then I take life as it comes to me is like irresponsible behavior. I just take like summer is going to come. You don't prepare for the summer. You don't buy, water enough water, enough storage in the tanks here, there. You make some, water harvesting plant kind of things, advanced planning. Be ready. There will be, water shortage also. It will be too much heat. So you start doing something. And in the summer also, you prepare recipes, advanced planning. Monday morning, what I do. Monday afternoon, what I do. Evening, what I do. Lunch, I mean, breakfast, lunch, dinner, summer friendly, which is cooling to the body what kind of grains I will use, what kind of dhals I will use in the summer, so that I'll feel lighter. I will take more of buttermilk than milk. I'll take more of these kind of things like which gives more cooling effect. I'll grow some plants around my house, or I'll find places in summer where I can go and cool myself. Like temples are very tall and more cooling, bigger, larger spaces. So maybe in the afternoon, instead of staying in my cramped house, I'll go near the temple, which is very large, more cooling, more breezy. I'll find my spots, summer spots, not too tourism crowded. Krishna. Mute.
Basically,
How to mute this? Where do I mute your Krishna chart? Or see, I went to the participants. Do I mute here, right? Yeah, mute all. Okay. I lost my line of thought, but it's okay. We'll manage. So I take life as it comes to me. A wise man and a not so wise man or less intelligent person, he resigns to his fate. He resigns to his destiny. He will do nothing about it. Whereas the other person does some advanced planning, does some action items on a monthly basis, weekly basis, daily basis, hourly basis. He will take some choices and make some arrangements and minimize the effects of destiny. Why I'm telling like this is Kali Yuga is full of faults. What can I do means you accept it and then resign to the Kali Yuga. That means you can do nothing. What can I do here? Kali Yuga. Suppose there is somebody corruption and you cannot do that job in the office unless you pay some money. Rishwat, corruption. Kali Yuga, yaar, this is part of life. Can't do much about it. थोड़ा दे दिया काम हो गया. That means you blame the age, Kali Yuga, and I can do nothing about it. That means instead of empowering you, you are disempowering yourself. You are shirking of your responsibility. You are shirking of your accountability. I am not accountable. I am not responsible. It is the Kali Yuga which is responsible. It is the weather which is responsible for my troubles in life. So it's always blaming mentality. We always blame others. So it should not come from that concept that always blaming something. Accepting the destiny and resigning to the destiny are two different things. Similarly, this question has been asked like prarabdha karma, destined to suffer. I am destined to suffer or enjoy also. So therefore, I am destined to suffer. Therefore, I will do nothing about it. It is always said that what has to happen to is what happens. जो होगा वो होगा. हमारे हाथ में कुछ नहीं है. वो हो जाता है. This is like resigning to your destiny. But if it is empowering means accepting, that means you become very calm, you become very peaceful, you become very happy. Acceptance comes from this, that destiny statement. Once you accept, that is the beginning of your choices and actions you take. Resigning to your destiny, जो होगा वो होगा ना, मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ. कैंसर हो गया है मेरा, गॉड फॉरबिड, टचवुड, बोलो हरे कृष्णा, शुभ शुभ बोलो. So some disease has happened. So resign, don't इलाज नहीं करना. They say cancer cannot be cured. They say thyroid problem cannot be cured. They say most of the diseases that today diagnosed cannot be cured. Lifelong गोली लेना है. And resign to your destiny. You do nothing about it. Resign to the age of Kali Yuga, and then shirk your responsibility and accountability. So जो होगा वो होगा. Something bad happens to me, I'm telling to correct the question. Even good can happen to us. Like suddenly we are born in a very rich family. I'm born very beautiful, fair, sharp features, like Hollywood, Bollywood models like that. I look so beautiful. So all these Aishwaryas are there. All the six opulences are there in me, like not in full like Krishna, but I'm blessed with certain good looks, good health. जो होगा हो होगा can happen to beauty also, ugliness also. That's what we got it. So what we do? Do we accept it? Do we resign? So here it's telling like, something bad happens to us. Why should I blame myself? Taking responsibility and being accountable is not blaming yourself. They are two different things. The less intelligent people blame themselves and do nothing about it. The intelligent people, they accept it. They become very peaceful. They become happy. Yes, this is a handicap. This is a disadvantage. I accept it. Like some people get into a bad marriage. Somehow they ended up in a bad marriage. Now, they don't blame destiny and all that. So, what they have to do is first accept the destiny. Accepting the destiny is not resigning to the destiny. Resigning means I will do nothing about it. I'll resign. Acceptance means, yes, it is my destiny. I am in this circumstance. Let me do something about it. That's the beginning. That beginning, that peace and happiness will come when you accept your circumstances. Once you accept the circumstances, then you think of an action plan. What can I do about it? What can I do about it? So then you work under your circumstances. Right? So are we at fault? Sir, I am not at fault, no. Why should I blame myself? I'm not telling you to blame yourself. I am responsible. I'm accountable. That's what karma and dharma is happening. Bhagavad Gita is teaching about karma. Krishna is teaching about karma, actions. Karma, there are three varieties of karma. One is sukarma or karma. The other one is dushkarma or kukarma or vikarma, all the bad things. The sukarma is all the good things. Satkarma, all the good things. Dushkarma, satkarma, sukarma, kukarma, karma, vikarma. So they are opposites. So one is on one side is all the good things, the other side is and in the center is the akarma, means people are scared to take action. Why? They're scared, fearful because they are attached to the result. Karmanyevadikaraste. This shloka is there. Karmanyevadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturbhur ma te sangostva karmani. You have a right to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruits of action. Never consider yourself the cause of the results of your activities and never be attached to not doing your duty. So, what is accountability and responsibility? This is what karma. You have an adhikara to perform your duty, but you don't have an adhikara to the results. Now I am doing business. In the end, I get profit or loss. Doing business, I have full adhikara to do it properly. So I must always focus on doing that business properly as per dharma. No malpractices, all good practices of business, and I get maybe profit, maybe loss is not in my hands. I'm not attached to the results. So profit comes, it is Krishna's. Loss also comes, it is Krishna's. Victory comes, Krishna. Defeat comes, I'm not attached to that result. The hesitation comes because you are focused on the result. You are not focused on the process. So that's why you must always focus. I have adhikara. You are in a bad marriage. So then what happens is things did not happen the way I wanted it to happen. You focus on the outcome. Don't focus on the outcome. Okay, I am in these circumstances. What can I do? So I take certain actions. I turn this around for a bad marriage into a good marriage. Many people have changed. If you resign to your fate and you do nothing about that, then you end up in a bad marriage rest of your life. There are many famous Bollywood movies and Tollywood movies, Kollywood movies, Kannada movies here and all. The script, the director or the story writer, they write the script. It is around this only. Somehow she gets married into a bad marriage, but she accepts it. She doesn't resign to her destiny like many other women. जो होगा वो होगा ना, क्या कर सकता हूँ, मुसीबत है, मेरा फेट है. Resign to your fate, resign to your destiny. I can do nothing about it. Maybe I'll take some poison and die, or you know, I'll run away from home. Something. So they take all kinds of wrong actions because they think, why only I have been dealt like this? There is no God. God is not fair. His laws are not correct. So they get into a different, things. But these movies are so beautifully written. The scripts are so nicely written that this lady, that bad marriage, she converts into a good marriage. She starts taking actions. She starts converting that person who is bad into a good man, from good man or good woman. It could be either way. Usually in India, like husband is shown bad in Indian scripts, story writes and movies, and wife will work around it, and all is well. That ends well. In the end, that fellow will become very sattvic, very nice, good, dutiful husband. So who is running around her fingertips like this, and she's happy. That means you can do something about it. The moment you blame that, I am the media, so I should not get any sin. They're asking some question here that should I not get any sin, or somebody is there, it is his karma to suffer. So it is application of the philosophy wrongly. It is his karma, but because of me, he lost it. But I should not get any sin. Again, trying to find some escape route. I am the medium through which he has suffered, but it is his karma. What can I do about it? So should I be getting the sin or should I not get the sin? And about myself, something bad has happened and I do take some action to correct it, but it may be a bad action. But should I be blamed or should I get the sin? Or sin is not attached because anyway it's a destiny, is a wrong understanding. One wrong cannot be corrected by another wrong. Please understand this. Somebody has cheated you. He has already done. So badla lena hai. So I will also cheat him. This is getting into a concept of it's not sinful. So that is not the way. So the consequences are the actions, the dharmic actions you have to take. I was telling kukarma and sukarma, satkarma and dushkarma. Let us take some examples of that. You please respond. Meat eating, dushkarma or satkarma?
दुष्कर्मा प्रभु जी.
Yeah, meat eating. Intoxication,
दुष्कर्मा.
illicit sex,
दुष्कर्मा.
gambling.
दुष्कर्मा.
So now somebody has entered into a bad marriage. Like the spouse is cheating. So it is sinful for that spouse. So this man or woman wants to take badla. So to jo kiya na, मैं वही करूँ. I will also do the same thing. I'll cheat like you only. So you go on with someone, I will go with someone. So it is not sinful. It is sinful. We cannot minimize because they are doing wrong. I will also do wrong, or I will hurt them because they are doing wrong. Okay, I'll mix some poison and feed my spouse. Let him die because he's cheating me, kind of thing. One wrong cannot be corrected by another wrong. He's to suffer, no? Anyway, because for his sin, what he's doing, kind of thing, he'll definitely suffer. So I'll become the medium. So it will be wrong application of the philosophy. It is definitely wrong to think like that. Or about ourselves. Also, I am in this situation. It is my prarabdha karma. It is my destiny. It is my fate, my ill fate. So the entire Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna is teaching to Arjuna and to all of us through Arjuna is at this is called like destiny and free will mixture at any point of time. The destiny and free will are mixing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Please mute yourself. So the destiny is there at the same time. Free will is also there. The destiny is there. Please mute yourself. I'm trying to mute, but again, somebody is unmuting. The destiny is there. You also have a free will. At every point of time in your life, you have a free will. So there are dushkarmas. We should not choose that. We have to choose the satkarmas only. We should not be attached to the results, but we should be attached to the process. And then the process also like, so when it is coming to free will, you have choices. And when you choose the choices, we have to choose on the satkarma. A dushkarma cannot be corrected by dushkarma. Husband is coming home drunk, so I will also sit and drink. My wife is going with someone, I will also go with someone. So one dushkarma cannot be negated by another dushkarma, thinking that, it is her destiny to suffer. I had to suffer because of her. Now it is her destiny to suffer. So I'm only a medium. It is a very, very dangerous understanding. We should still act with dharma only. Whatever may can happen. Like in Kali Yuga, so many people are cheating us. I may get cheated 10 times. But I should not change my path. Even I get 10 times cheated, I should not start cheating. Yeah, it's Kali Yuga, yaar. Everybody is cheating me, so I'm also cheating my customers. It will be very wrong. Hey, heat, yeah, yeah. So you shout at your family members, घर में है तो मैं क्या करूं? मैं कुछ I can change the sun like a bulb I can change. I can do nothing. ये तो why you are blaming me? अरे कुछ तो करो ना इतना तापमान है very we are all suffering. Do something. एक कूलर लगाओ एक फैन लगाओ do something do something. एक जुगाड़ बनाओ to just help us. So no money, get some money. No, we are suffering. So we had to do something good only. We had to search the solutions in Satkarma side only, not on the Dushkarma side. Now they kill some animals and they are eating non-vegetarian food. You cannot, justify that killing. And everybody is eating, I will also eat. Kali Yuga, no, non-veg, it's very common. I have to be accepted at workplace. थोड़ा तो पी लिया तो क्या है एक small peg I will take. Otherwise, my colleagues will not cooperate in the workplace, in the job place. That's what happened in Nashik. This kind of mentality at Nashik. Some 60 women were in the name of grooming, like corporate grooming. Corporate grooming means like you go on airlines. So the airline staff have certain uniform. So you cannot go any dress. It's not a free and like I went to school. We had a uniform. We had a freedom to wear only on Wednesdays some colored dress. And on Saturday it was full white. But other days we had a school uniform. So for us to have some free will, Wednesday we had some free will. Otherwise it was our destiny to wear the same school uniform all the days. So we could show a little bit, I have a new shirt, new pant, my birthday. My father bought me some new dress, new thing. On Wednesday, I had a free will to wear. Other days, my destiny was to wear the school uniform only. So this is very important to understand. It's okay, no. Everybody is eating non-veg. I will also eat with them. Otherwise, I cannot survive in workplace. So in that grooming place, what happens is they lost their self-respect. They lost their dignity. They succumb to them. They ask some questions or, derogatory kind of things about your religion, about your God. We are not trained. We know nothing ourselves. Who is God and all that? What are our religious practices? So they said something these people could not defend. Or at least they don't know how to, hey, stop, don't talk. I'm not talking about your religion. You don't talk about my religion. Let us not enter into religion. This is a workplace, focus on work. At least they could not take a stand like this. They were very weak. Because of this weak mindset, it is my destiny what to do. They threaten. If you don't do this, these are the consequences. They got blackmailed. So they got, some of them even repeatedly raped over 4 years, 60 women, all these people grooming. Why this happens? Is it destiny? It is their destiny to end up in that kind of a circumstance. But they have a free will to stop it. It's a destiny. You joined a school where the other boys or girls are bullying you. But it is your free will. You can take some action and see that they don't bully you. Stop. Don't bully me. You don't have to fight. But because he's bullying you also, make and enter some gangs, to look cool. Some people make this mistake. What happens is if I don't join the gang, they will keep ragging me. So the best thing is to join the gangs. So these fellows will give up. Same thing these girls did. This woman, young woman in Nashik TCS company, they did the same thing. Yeah, I had to fight with this system. Kaliuga, what can I expect? All workplaces are like this. I hear my friends and other places also having faced some problems. If I resist, I will lose my job. There will be no cooperation in the workforce every day. This is easier than that. So they take the easy path. They don't take the dharmic path. They don't take the right path. They take the easy path, but the easy path is not the right path. This is also easy only. There is no big difference between the easy thing. Eating non-veg or eating vegetarian food, I mean, ours is like prasadam eating. So both are easy only. There is no difficulty about that. But you think, you have to be accepted by others. So you go with the crowd. And you did not say stop it. You should have some self-respect, some dignity to stop people from abusing you, taking you for a ride. They could be in a relationship, they could be your neighbors or neighboring countries. It could be anything. You cannot resign to your destiny, you cannot resign to your ill fate, and then you stop fighting. You have to stand up. सब लोग रिश्वत दे रहा है सो लेट मी गिव ना 200 रुपया की बात है क्या है यार आई एम अर्निंग 2 लाख रुपीज पर मंथ 200 रुपीज इज नथिंग रिश्वत you can give a tip, you can help, you can give charity, go and give 20,000 rupees charity, but don't give 200 rupees rishwat. Take a stand. You must take a stand like that. So whenever that free will is there, you're destined like this, you have free will to correct it. And you have choices to correct it. You neglect, no, I say, my skin, then you get more and more problems. You get pimples, you get acne, you get this, you get that. First, you accept. This color is also looks beautiful only, like Krishna is like black. Accept, you get some references, like, yeah, it's okay to be like this, and it looks beautiful also. It is just this perspective. So then let me take care of my skin nicely. Let me apply some moisturizer. I buy this, I buy that. Or homemade, some things I make. From my grandmother taught me something, how to keep skin very nice, healthy, and beautiful. It's not the complexion, it is the health of the skin. Let me make my skin very healthy. So let me do about it. Arey, you look so beautiful. People start appreciating. Earlier, I was thinking, like, I am darker complexion. Now I am fairer complexion. Earlier, people were thinking, I was thinking, not the people. I was thinking, I'm so short. Why, Krishna? You should have given me another 2 inches height. I'm short. Then you lose confidence. You lose self-respect. You lose dignity. Then what happens is, yeah, there's so many short people. They're very, very efficient people, effective people. They're big leadership positions. They have got, big, big awards. So famous people are also short. Then, so it has got nothing to do this. I can still be short and I can still look beautiful. So no issues. So let me wear certain things so I look a little bit, nicer, more nicer. So it is all the more. So when you have a handicap, it's all the more important to take more action, more action, more action, and more action. Not become lazy and neglect your skin and do nothing about it. Already it is like some complexion and you neglect your skin. You hate your skin yourself so much that you neglect it so much that you will have more problems. You have, on top of that complexion, you will have acne, you have this, that, and all that. And then you say, Mera musibat hai, mera karma hai, this is that, and I'll do nothing about it. No. Arjuna got into that mindset. Krishna was again and again and different ways he was trying to convince him. Rise, Arjuna, fight. So, like these TCS girls, we must say, rise, fight. Fight what? Not with Dushkarma, with the Dushkarma, but with the Satkarma, through Dharma. Don't go and stab from behind. Straight fight. Take them to task. Write a complaint. Go to a police. Don't hesitate. Oh, I go to police. They show in the movies all, bad police. They will also exploit me. No. So always surround yourself with some help, some support systems. It could be a mentor, it could be some uncle, some good people around you who will help you, who will come with you to help to your workforce. They will fight. So it's very important. Just don't resign to Kali Yuga. Just don't resign to the weather. Just don't resign to your destiny or ill fate. Destiny is very strong. You cannot change. You are born in a poor family. You cannot change. But with determination, by taking action, you can change. Who creates the destiny? We ourselves create the destiny. I am where I am today because of my past actions. Although there are five things responsible for where I am, but I am one of the persons responsible. If I blame the other four things, no, you have to blame yourself. Like Paramatma is also there guiding me, and you blame Paramatma and you do nothing. No, no. You are also responsible. So the first step is take responsibility for your life. Many people will end up, like between husband and wife, one of them has to pass away. So they become a widow or widower. And then they shrink so much and they lose interest in life. Great example is Kunti Devi, Pandav's mother. Even Madri's sons, Nakula Sahadeva, she adapted. She kept them. She said, I'll face all the flat. No problem. Okay, you go with, our husband to the other planet. I'll have to stay for our children here. So Kunti Devi faced a lot of hardships, very, very hardships. It's like very sad story. If you read Kunti's story as a character, if you read really Mahabharata verse by verse, word by word properly, you'll feel very sad. Bhishma was shedding tears for her, although born as a princess, but somehow she lost husband. And then extra two more sons to in her responsibility to protect them. And in a place where, the brother-in-law is not so merciful. He's trying to kill them with supporting Duryodhan to kill them in a, house of fire, poison her children. So many things were happening. She had no protection. Vidura was trying to protect a little bit. Bhishma was trying to protect a little bit. But still, the other side was so strong and she had to face all these things. She did not resign to her destiny. She took total responsibility to protect her kids in all those circumstances. None of us are in a situation like Kunti. We're all much, 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 much better off than Kunti's circumstances. So she protected. And we are another character. So all these, you know, Puranas and scriptures and epics, we get great characters from this. You get a lot of strength, inner strength, how to stand up, how to protect people around you, get into leadership roles to protect your children. Rather than shirking away, oh, my husband passed away. Oh, what can I do? Oh, I don't have money. I'll become a beggar on the street. So you become disempowered. Rather, you should become empowered like Kunti. And similarly, Draupadi character, such a great character. What she went through, nobody in the past or later in the future, nobody went through this. Like, trying to be disrobed in the big assembly. And even in front of her husbands only, everybody is there. And that's a different story. Don't ask any questions of that. We'll deal in one big class what exactly happened. But I'm just giving some hints. Did she resign to her destiny? That's how the Mahabharata war happened. Proper dharma yuddha, not, hey, they try to disrobe me. You go and, disrobe their wives. She did not ask that. She was targeting only Dushasana. She didn't say, Dushasana's wife, you disrobe, you husband, you go like that. She did not. Like today's movies, they will show like that. In some movies in South India, this villain's wife will tell, oh, Isekaya, so you go and do like this. You disrobe her, and these fellows will go and try to disrobe her and all that. So that is today's value system. But there, Draupadi was telling, I want Dushasana's death as a gift. I want to see his blood. He should die. I want to take his blood and, apply to my hair. Until then, I will not even tie my braid. I will take a vow. So we have to take some vows like that, some serious vows to correct it. So don't get into this like resigning to destiny. Take life as it comes means accept it with wisdom. I cannot change the destiny, that part of the destiny, but today I have choices. In that choices, I'll make correction. I'll behave in a way that it will melt my husband or wife's things. Still, you do that, still they may not change. I'm not giving you guarantee. Still, the husband or wife may not change. A bad husband, a bad wife, in spite of all your efforts, in spite of all your choices, in spite of taking all the satkarmas to correct the situation, you never take the dushkarma path, you take the satkarma path. That means karmanyeva adhikarast. You have a right to perform your duties. So perform all your duties very nicely, dutifully. Take the corrective actions, see and hope that they will change by your good behavior in your association. They can change, but still they may not change. So that's why Krishna is teaching you don't have an adhikara on the result. The result may be still painful. Still, the Pandavas may lose Kurukshetra war. Incidentally, they won. They could have lost also. They could have lost. Krishna could have made them lose. That entire Yadava Kula, he wanted to send back home. No, they killed each other. Like that, he could have made even Pandavas also die. The result could be anything, but that is not the point. The point is, even if Pandavas died in the Kurukshetra war, still they have to follow Dharma, and the ending should be like that. Like that famous Sholay movie. Somebody told why to kill Amitabh Bachchan role in the end. It's not so nice. You should have make it a happy ending. But the director, anyway, like Sippy and all, they wanted to kill the Amitabh Bachchan character like that. So it became a hit. So maybe Bhagavad Gita would have been a bigger hit. Pandavas died and still Kauravas won also. And then, or both of them died. Some other ending they could have done. But what Krishna is telling is, final outcome, don't be attached to it. It could be anything, the result. So you want to perform your duties, prescribed duties as a parent. You have to perform your prescribed duties as a husband or wife, as a son or daughter, as a son-in-law or a daughter-in-law, as a neighbor, as a citizen. You have so many duties to perform. But don't be attached to the result. Like everybody will put so much efforts on the children, all parents. They want them to become IAS, IPS officer. They want to become big heroes. They want to become prime minister, great engineers, scientists. Oh, my son, like, should bring medal. You should bring me so much name, fame, and glory. But don't focus on that. You just perform your duty with all the satkarmas only, not dushkarmas. By hook or crook, you want to make your son or daughter, like do IIT or MIT or something like that. They should go into Ivy League or IITs, IIMs. Somehow or the other, like you see that Three Idiots movie, that fellow want to, steal the question paper so that he can pass the exams. No, you don't do IIT, it's okay. You don't pass your SSLC exam, that is fine. You're not made for it. So what you should do, you should change your course within the Satkarma, within the good things. Okay, I'm not made for education. I hold the book, oh, Guru Maharaj told me to Bhakti Shastri course, Bhakti Vaibhav course, Bhakti Vedanta. Prabhupada told me to do this. But you hold one page, you will sleep. Somebody came and told Prabhuji, everybody is telling I must do Bhakti Shastri. But somehow I open the book, I will fall asleep on the thing. I said, you don't bother about it. Is it okay? Yeah, it's okay. But Prabhupada said this. My Guru Maharaj also told me, he told you all must do. That is a general statement. Specifically, if you go and explain to him your problem, he will understand. He'll say, okay, don't worry. Don't bother. You try at least to read. Symbolically, you try to read and try to, enroll, but don't be attached to that. Guru Maharaj told you go and join a course. You may not be able to complete it. So, okay, at least you feel like, I tried. So the point is, don't focus on the outcome. I did so much, Krishna. Why my spouse is not changing? I did so much for my children. Why they turned out like this, sour grapes, bad apples in the basket? मेरा बड़ा बेटा अच्छा है यार, बट मेरा छोटा बेटा ऐसे है, और वैसे वर्षा मैं बड़ा बेटा बेवकूफ है. Somehow Krishna gave me at least my younger son, he's better. Some people are telling, what happened? No, this fellow is not at all good in education. This fellow is very good in education. So Krishna has blessed you only then. Why this fellow you are neglecting? यार ये बेकार है यार. So they give up hope on that other son. And that makes them more resentment on the kid who is not good in studies. वो कुछ नालायक है यार, मेरा डेस्टिनी है, क्या करना है, आई गॉट दैट काइंड ऑफ ए सन. सो दे गिव अप ऑन दैट सन. दे डिसोन द सन इन पब्लिक. ये कुछ नहीं कर सकता उसको, निकाल दो उसको, बेकार है. डोंट गिव अप. Don't give up on anybody. Change. See what they are good, what they are interested in. They may not be able to pass SSLC, ना pass होगा, चलता है. But they can pick up some skills which they are interested, which may be useful for this world, and also they can make a living out of it. So choose some satkarma path only for that. Otherwise, what happens is if you give up, you will go and join some rowdy gangs, they become a thief, he will become a terrorist, he will become something else. After all, he is your son. Because you have one frame, in that only he must fit. Remove that frame. Be free. Remove any boundaries for them. Let them grow the way they want. Sometimes we take decisions like the system is wrong. I will not send my son to the school. I will do only homeschooling. Or vice versa. No, I want my son to go. Neither this is right nor wrong. Depends on your circumstances. Sometimes there are so many variables, you cannot fix one chowkat only. Within that I will operate. You cannot. You have to be flexible. You have to be flexible and you have choices. If you have a choice, homeschooling, choose it. If you cannot. In Singapore, we were not allowed. We lived in a country where they said homeschooling. We went to the Ministry of Education and then discussed with them and all that. Say, no, nothing doing. You have to fall into our system. So we did a little bit certain things at home. We taught them like Krishna conscious principles and all that. And certain things what they teach in school, they teach, and we teach something at home, and then we make a little bit balance here and there. But we did not put too much attached to the outcome. When you are too much attached to the outcome, then you become very sad. Then you become lazy. You become irresponsible. So all these things will slowly sink into us, so we don't take action. Any statement like Kali Yuga is bad, destiny, I can do nothing, destiny is very strong. All these are partial statements. The full statement is Bhagavad Gita. The full statement is Bhagavad Gita. Don't say, some sage said like this out of context and you can do. You can always do. Even astrologers, in astrology itself, there is a remedy. Like, if you go by destiny, hey, आपका बेटा को ज़्यादा education नहीं आएगा. Those days they used to tell people still depended on astrologers for forecast. Your son will not get much education. And this year to this year, watch your health. So what these people do is, astrologer told me anyway, my bad health, what I can do. Astrologer is giving you a hint. Hint is enough for an intelligent person, a responsible person, an accountable person. When the astrologer says, these 2-3 years, you be careful with your health, then ask specifically. What kind of health you can foresee? Maybe something related to liver or something related to your legs, some falls, some accidents. Be very careful. So when he gives a hint, it doesn't mean that astrologer told it is in my destiny, something will happen. No, you have to be very careful. Normal times you are this much careful. In the bad time, you must be double careful. That's what it means. That's why you go to astrologer. Not resign to your fate. Anyway, yaar, jo hoga, wo hoga na. Astrologer tell this is my bad time. Anyway, no, astrologer told my son will not be much educated. Resign to your destiny. No. Astrologer said this. So what is the remedial? If other students are putting 1 hour effort per day, my son should put 2 hours of effort. Maybe I had to give him some more coaching if he's interested, or find some other system to educate, not the standard study the books kind of thing. I must put him into some arts and crafts or something else, something else. Think about it so that he may be educated in other ways of than the rather standard education. So, help him, watch out. He needs more help. Just join the school and you bulljaw means then that fellow will definitely fail. By the time he come to SSLC, he will fail. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up to your destiny. Don't resign to your destiny. So let me do my best to help my son or daughter, my child, little bit more support. Maybe he's blessed, not so much in education. So we'll do some chanting, some this, that, so that he becomes, refined, purified. So there are some remedials in astrology that with determination, you can change your destiny. Like you have bad health in the next 2, 3 years time. With the determination, you can minimize that health impact. And you can come out and you come back and say, you go to the astrologer, sir, you said I'll have bad health in these 2, 3 years, but the 2, 3 years period is over and I'm healthy. Oh, congratulations. So you must have taken care of your health very nicely. You have been drinking your water. You have been walking your steps. You have been sleeping on time. You are not too much attached to the results. You are attaching only to the process. Mentally, you are not falling sick. So everything is all right. Congratulations. You really worked with determination and intelligently, took all the precautions, so you did not fall sick. Your health is still okay. That means with determination and with satkarmas, with some corrective actions, we can minimize the effect. Oh, at the age of 60, you will become a pauper. That's what your astrology tells you. You'll be very poor. So what should I do? Be careful. That's what I'm telling you. What you should do, I don't know. You figure it out. But you lose all your wealth at this time. You become very poverty stricken. That's what your chart is showing. This is your destiny. And as the astrologer said, he lost all the money, almost all. But still, what he did is, at the age of 60, this person was so intelligent. He put some amount here, some amount there, some gold he bought, some silver he bought, some this and something, something. Although he lost his business, he lost 20 crores, but still he had left with about 50 lakhs or 1 crore rupees. In his retirement, egg he kept at least roti, kapda, makan के लिए कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. आराम से he can chant Hare Krishna. He has enough to sail over the face. But as astrologer, if he said everything to the destiny, he would be a pauper begging on the street. That did not happen. He's living happily as much as a 20 crore deficit man and a 20 crores extra surplus man can live equally. वो भी दो रोटी खा रहा है, हम भी दो रोटी खा रहा है, ठीक है. I lost my wealth. People cheated me. Everything happened as the destiny unfolded. But I took some precautions. I could still save some 1 crore out of it. I lost 5 crores, but I saved 1 crore. I lost 20 crores, but I saved 2 crores. Somehow I create a, what do you call, protective shield around me. Because he gave me a hint, I created a protective shield. I was very careful watching out my wealth. So all is not lost. Some things here and there I lost, but something I protected. Thank you, astrologer. Thank you, Krishna. So this is what it means. So don't resign to your destiny. Don't resign to your fate. Accept your fate. Acceptance is different from resigning. You accept your fate, and within that, you have a dark complexion, Work around that. Make your healthy look, I mean, skin look very healthy. Make it very healthy. So you are more radiant than, fairer skin people. You are short, you know, make yourself those kind of, costumes. You look a little bit taller. Maybe your hairdo, you do a little bit so you can get 1 or 2 inches in your hairdo, or you wear a high heeled, footwear, a little bit 1, 2 inches extra advantage you get. You can do something about it. I'm not telling, do, I'll accept it as it is, don't resign like that. You still have choices at every point of life in your time without being attached to the result. I want the result like this only means you can never get it. You may get it, you may not get it. Not that you may never get it. You may get it, you may not get it, but don't feel sad. You be happy, you did your best. Now, you did everything to support your son, but still he did not get through your SSLC exam. As the astrologer told, he failed. It could also happen, the storyline could change. As the astrologer predicted, it did not happen. He did not get like a state gold medal or something, but at least he passed 35, 40 marks. All the subjects he passed. He got low marks, but he finished. He is going to college. Somehow he finished college also. Somehow he finished masters also. Somehow he is now going to PhD. It did not happen the way astrologer told. Why? You did certain things which worked out in your favor. By Krishna's mercy, it worked out in your favor. And you go back to the astrologer, sir, you told you will not even pass SSLC, but he passed. Oh, you did. You must have done something. The remedials, you must have really taken some strong actions. Astrologer is not a fool. I gave you a hint, you worked on it. I'm happy for you. You go to the doctor, cancer high, you do this. And you do, and you go back. They check, no cancer. Doctor is happy. He is not sad. I predicted cancer is incurable, but you cured. No doctor is unhappy. Says, wow, how did you do it? I can help more patients. Tell me what exactly you did it. And you share with him, and then, that can be a breakthrough in medicine. And he can help more patients. Look, one of my patients did something like this, like this. He followed a little bit innovation, a little bit extra he did, and he cured. So I think you also must try like this. So it is going to help more people. So it is not etched in stone. Destiny is not etched in stone. That is what is entire Bhagavad Gita about. With determination, you can change your destiny. The destiny predicted you are going to fail SSLC, but with the determination, you did your PhD. The destiny predicted you will be a pauper and begging during your retirement, but you had great losses, but still you could protect a little bit of your health. So your retirement is quite cool and nice and happy. The destiny predicted you are going to have a bad spouse, but with your intelligence and a lot of hard work, you could turn around that spouse into a very beautiful, nice, kind, empathetic human being, and you are rocking with your spouse. Although the destiny was cruel, you change the destiny by Krishna's mercy. This is the answer to this. You are responsible. Don't react with dushkarmas. You have to react with satkarmas only, not with dushkarmas. One wrong cannot be corrected by another wrong. It's always a right only that can correct any wrong. Only right way you have to correct any wrong. Krishna said you have to fight. Don't go and murder them when they're sleeping. Dushasana and Duryodhana. Murder is wrong. It is dushkarma. Fight, satkarma. Fight for a cause, satkarma. Fight for your own selfishness, for your own ego, dushkarma. Fight for right cause, satkarma. It could be the same thing. Food, for example. Eating vegetarian food also is bad only because they also have life. It is sinful only. Eating non-veg also sinful. Eating vegetarian also sinful only. The only middle path is you have to eat prasadam. Or at least take blessing Krishna. I cannot ring a bell, but at least bless this food. I am on the street. I bought something to eat to keep my hunger. Please bless this food. Thank you, Krishna. Chant some Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and eat. Then it is not sinful. Otherwise, vegetarianism is also sinful. So, sukarma, vikarma, in the middle path is akarma. Akarma means many people are scared to take action. The moment astrologer says something is wrong, your son will not even cross SSLC, they're scared and they resign to their fate. Immediately, what can be done? You do this. You do some puja, you do some chanting, you purify yourself, focus on him, make him more healthy, give him some nutritious food, something brain for good for brain. You do this, some certain things. You can change that a little bit. If not all, at least something. So you do all the suggestions and follow very diligently. It is just like just telling, it is very, very, be even more careful. Some people will think, oh, such a big person lost all the money. He's so intelligent, he failed. So intelligent person failed in the exam means you are not so intelligent. You should be double careful. So intelligent person made an accident means you have to be double careful so that your driving is so you have to be even more careful on the road. That fellow is, you thought he's an expert driver, he met an accident. Yeah, I thought he's very good. Driving is best among our friends here, all our college mates and all. How come he met with an accident? That doesn't mean I will not even touch the car. I will not take my car out or my two-wheeler out. I will not drive. I will not, ride. I'll sell away my car. No, what it means is you should be even more careful. You should be even more careful. With this kind of circumstances, like Kunti was in, she has to be very, 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 very more careful about her children. There were 4 or 5 attempts of, and all were foiled by, Vidura or Bhishma and other good people within the palace. They were helping her and they were giving information. Hurry, take your children, go away somewhere, otherwise you will get killed. So she was like every day, taking care. Even more younger, they were like months old and all. She was so carefully protecting them. She was not even sleeping. What it means is in bad circumstances, you have to be even more careful. Very, very careful. You have to take more action, more action, more action, more satkarma karma. So resigning to your fate means you become lazy, you do nothing. You become irresponsible. You blame the destiny. You blame Kali Yuga. You blame somebody else. You blame the weather for you not performing. So that is not right. Okay. So I'll see if any other question is there. Otherwise, I'll close. Somebody wrote some question. This was asked by one person. I hope I answered this question to them nicely. Right. Here is a question. I feel insecure when I talk to someone, especially in my job. If the doctor get offended, if the medicine shop employee or owner felt rude on my talk. So let me talk. So I answered for last 1 hour the same thing. You are attached to the outcome. You want everybody to be, answering the way you want. They have to be very kind to you. The world is not so easy. World is going to be very cruel, especially in Kali Yuga. So don't expect the shopkeeper will be very nice to you. The doctor will be very nice to you. You want everybody to be very nice to you because you've spoken to them. Now somebody was rude to you. So immediately you go into a cocoon. You will not speak. You go there. Blah, blah, blah. If I talk, then maybe they will, be rude to me. Better I don't talk. So your performance will go down. You had to train yourself in communications. I've been teaching so much on communications. You should know how to communicate. But in spite of that, out of 10 people, 8 people were rude earlier. Now, because of this, training yourself in communication, the way how you, eye contact, your body language, the way you dress, the way you smile, and all this, what happens is instead of 8 people being rude to you earlier, now maybe only 7 people are rude. And slowly, slowly, as you improve your skill set, only 6 people are rude to you. And finally, only 1 or 2 people are rude to you. Those people you cannot. Always externals don't focus. Internally, weather is not in your control, but how you respond to the weather is in your control. That doctor or that medical shop owner, you cannot change. You had to go to the same doctor, you had to go to the same medical shop. Take it as a challenge. I am going to make him my number one customer. Change your communications. Keep trying, changing different things. Understand need-based selling. Yesterday, we released a song on relationships, need-based selling. Or I'm going to release a song on need-based. Like, husband wants something, but you think, like, the guru wants a glass of water, you give a glass of milk. Prabhupada said that from that concept. You understand it has to be. What they need, you serve, then maybe they will come to the right way. Now, you must be doing something wrong, so you correct yourself. You cannot change them. You have to correct. Understand? It's your customer and you have to change. You cannot change your customer. It's your spouse and you cannot change your spouse. You have to you. How you respond, how you react, How you change the way you deal. Earlier, there used to be 10 fights a day. Now it is one fight a month. Still cool. That's okay. Because you changed yourself. You cannot change the other person. So let me talk as much needed and not able to mix with others openly and ask whatever comes to heart. Then how to remove this insecurity. Last 1 hour, I gave the answer. Don't resign. Fight. Rise, Arjuna, fight. Remember that. Now, number second question is very easy to answer. I am at the age of 25. Should I focus how to build more skills to upgrade my income and read more scriptures before marriage, or should I find life partner from now? Maybe my questions are a little bit out of the normal questions, but I feel free to ask here. When I didn't get any direction to find a life partner, I felt I should become more skilled and earn more. Then I should search for that. Also, I have ordered some good books to read and upgrade my skills. So, in these days, my mind is running with these questions. See, one should not mix the two things. I always told material track, spiritual track. Both have to run. Then only the train will go normal. Last 2 years, I'm teaching the same thing. Similarly, on the two tracks, your career and marriage, two things. You're looking for a girl, you're not finding. So don't get disappointed or dejected or depressed now because of you're not finding the right girl to marry. Yeah, 25, you start. Nowadays, people are not getting because the girls also deciding to marry late. They want to marry at 27, 28. The things, circumstances are changing, but you don't stop your search. Oh, I'm not getting any girls, so you dejected, depressed. So let me focus more on the scriptures. I will do some Bhakti Shastri, or I'll do some communication skills. I'll read some good books. I'll improve myself. Both have to run parallel. While you are searching the girl, you should also grow in your career. Why? Tomorrow you get married, so you focus only on the girl and don't focus on your career or what? Silly question. You have to work on both. You get married, there are more challenges. And that girl you have to live with. You have to make her happy because she trusted you on getting married with you and she wants to live with you the rest of your life. You have to make her life nice. But that doesn't mean you neglect your job. It's not necessary to neglect your job and performance to please your wife or vice versa. Because you want to grow in your career, you neglect your wife and children. No. Both run on parallel tracks and both are interdependent. Because you're doing well in your career, you can take care of your wife and kids better or family better. Because you are taking care of your family and children better, you're getting a lot of good vibes and energy from them and supportive atmosphere. So you can go and perform well. Blaming family for your failure in office or blaming your boss and office for your failure in marriage is all I answered last 1.5 hours. Both can empower each other. Your job and career can empower your family life. Your family life can empower your job. They are interdependent. Now you see them as two separate things. That's what is a mistake. Even when I recruit students into my course, the first day I presented is this is what most people make mistakes. They don't see life as a whole thing. Interdependent can support each other. Some people say, oh, my husband is like this, my wife is like this. If only I had a more supportive husband, I would also be prime minister or something, or I could be a chief minister, I could be, this and that, all because of, Mera musibat hai, mera destined. No. Each one is going to support you, your other areas of life. They are not two different things, they are coexisting. On a tree, there are so many branches. Every branch is going to help the other branch. Chaitanya's tree analogy is there, Lord Chaitanya's. There are so many branches in Lord Chaitanya's tree. So many parampara systems are there. And all those parampara systems, each line is coming and everybody is helping in so many. The tray is so large. So many gurus, so many mentors. So many people are helping so many. If you think I'm the only one who is the best and only I can help, Even Narada Muni will not think like that. Vyasa Bhagavan will not think like that. Prabhupada or Bhakti Siddhanta will not think like that. I am the only way. No. Like they'll tell Jesus is the only way. Some people not so understanding Christians. No. There are so many branches, so many people are trying to help. So in that case, Treta Yuga, there was some gurus, and then Dwapara Yuga, somebody guru, Satya Yuga, some other gurus were there. Today in Kali Yuga. And after another 100 years, the gurus of that time will be helping. So we should be very broad-minded, flexible, understand that we are trying to help some people who come to us. There are many people helping in their own capacity, some other place. So we respect each other. We are not the only way. Okay. Hare Krishna. Any comment or question? I'll close here. Yes, please. Unmute and ask.
So, I feel my salary should be something more, or that is why I written that I should focus on a little bit more on career.
No, your salary should be a little bit less, I think.
Less.
Yeah. Why it should be more? Why not less? See, the problem again is you're focusing on the outcome. With half your salary, people are enjoying life. What is the problem? Because you want to perform well to get this salary. No, that is not the thinking. Perform your duty, salary come automatically. You do whatever job is given to you, do it properly and perform. And then see, first deserve, then desire. Do you deserve a higher salary? If you deserve, then go and ask your HR, look, I'm expecting this. Or you go now and ask, I want more salary. What are your expectations? Let us set our mutual expectations right. Now I'm earning, say, 40,000. I want to earn 80,000. What should I do to get to that 80,000? And how short and very quickly I can get there? You go and apply in other places. See how they will value your experience. Then quit and go and join there. Very simple. But that should not interfere with your marriage. Half your salary also getting married, no? Most people are making this mistake. Oh, let me be stabilizing my. To some extent, that is true. I'm not totally negating that. A little bit more financial comfort is there. I get married, it is better. I can understand that. So reduce your lifestyle and marry that kind of a girl who is more cooperative with that lifestyle. Or start searching now. As you are working on your career and growth, as you look around, you know what are the expectations of the girls who are going to get married, what they are looking in you. There anybody really good girl? What happens after marriage? 1 year later, you lose your job. Hypothetical question. You marry today, after 5 years, you lose your job. So they are not related at all. Your family, I told you, your car dashboard, your family is also there, your career is also there. It's on the dashboard. Both have to perform for your car to move. Your tire pressure also should be right. There should be fuel in your tank. All your other mechanisms in the car, carburetor, this, that, everything, your engine, everything should be in order. One thing is not in order, your car will not move. So don't depend that, okay, when I have all the wealth, I'll get married. After marriage, after 10 years, somebody may lose all the wealth. So marriage breakdowns, is it? No, that is not our value system. People, Kamwali also getting married. They have kids. They are also going Tirupati. My Kamwali went to Tirupati. She just mops and sweeps in our house. She got some nice laddu for us. She is also planning within her thing. So we went up the stairs by walking. We had nice darshan because if you go by stairs, climb the hill, they have special, arrangement for darshan. She went. Some 9, 10 of them went, family and other family friends. They also spend money. She is Kamwali. She is also planning within her thing, I'll go yatra. She even bought some nice laddu for us. Why? She is having 2 kids. She's a Kamwali. Her husband also is some small labor. They're living in Bengaluru city. They pay rental. They're not doing any dushkarmas. Dushkarmas, they could make more money, but they're happy and peaceful, just a calm wali and her husband doing some small job somewhere. They get together maybe 15, 20,000 rupees. She earns 10,000, he may earn 12, 15,000, 20, 25,000 rupees. They pay rent, they pay their bills, they have food, they pay school fees. Sometimes they will borrow money from us, then they repay. Somehow they're struggling, going, and they're happy. She will say, I have, some wealth. I'll marry a wealthy husband. What will happen? She will never marry in her life. They are not connected. Connected in some small way, but not in an absolute sense that only when I get 1 lakh rupees salary, I will get married. No. There are so many people who are getting half your salary, quarter your salary, still they are getting married. Marriage and that, nothing, no difference. Because of these values, only many people are spoiling their marriages. Oh, my friend, husband, he takes her to five-star hotel. So what? He drives a nice car. My friend is so lucky. These comparisons will kill us. Don't compare with others. It's your life. My maid servant will never compare her life with us. Then what happens is she will become very jealous. She may start stealing something, maybe some jewelry in our house. She will get into dushkarmas. The moment you start comparing, dushkarma will come into life. That's the entry point. Oh, I should also wear some nice saree like my Malkin. Let me steal one nice saree of the Malkin and take home. I want to wear nice jewelry like her. Let me steal her jewelry. Because she cannot work hard in this lifetime and make money, she will think the only way I also want to wear nice jewelry is I will steal. So don't compare. Comparison, you should not. Compare good things, good values. Who is more empathetic? Who is more loving? Who is more caring? Don't compare money. Oh, my friend's wife is so nice. That fellow's salary is so less, but she is still so cooperative. They live such a nice life. Like I'm telling Kamwali is living such a nice life. So I value. So when you want to compare, we compare. See, even with such small money, she went on a nice yatra. I'm having so much money, I'm not finding time to go to Tirupati. This way you compare, na? Okay. All right. Thanks for your questions. Have a great day. This lecture is very important. Responsibility, take action. Responsibility, take action. Make right choices. Satkarma choices only you make. And don't be attached to the outcome. Outcome could be bad, could be loose. If you're the moment you are attached to the outcome, all your sadness will come in life. I wanted a tall wife. I wanted a tall husband. I wanted a fair husband. So I am blessed with this. Then what happens is it will get into a dushkarma. You will get, attracted to somebody else, break the marriage, or do some illicit relationships, some wrong affairs. All this will happen. First accept. Krishna, thank you so much for such a wonderful, beautiful husband and beautiful, nice wife. Accept. Once you accept that, you can improve on that. Continuous improvement you can do. And you can live so nicely. Even devatas in the heavenly planet will be thinking, Arey yaar, this person is living such a nice life. Even we devatas are not living such a happy and peaceful life. Arey dekho na, we get an opportunity. We should be born in Bhuloka like him. We will compare. Here we have to live many, 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 many thousands of years. There I live for 40, 50 years. In Kali Yuga, I can perfect. Oh Krishna, if some punya is left in me, let me die today and take birth. Like this devotee, I also will perfect my life very quickly and go back home. Back to Godhead. This Kali Yuga has all the faults, but there is some very good guna that holy name is more powerful here in Kali Yuga. I can go back home, back to Godhead, do small thing. Any punya is left, let me die today and take birth like him. See, this devotee is so enjoying. I'm born in Swargaloka or Chandraloka. Even I don't have so much support. See, this husband and wife, they look so happy, so nice, so cooperating. Devata should compare with your life. That is the goal. Okay. Hare Krishna, any comments? Or I'll call it off. I don't want to take beyond 9 p.m.
प्रभु
9
जी इसका रिकॉर्डिंग चाहिए प्रभु जी.
अभी सुना ना इतना टाइम रिपीट इट
नहीं, रिकॉर्डिंग मिल जाए तो अच्छा रहेगा. तो मैं
I have
बाद
recorded
बाद
it.
में
Maybe I will upload it onto
यूट्यूब.
YouTube and make it as a private. in not to public, because somebody is unmuting and I'm trying to correct. It's not a perfect thing, but still it can be shared as it is. What is that? Okay. How many of you score for this class? 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. How much you score on a 1 to 10 scale? 1 is poor, 10 is excellent. In terms of helping you, not in terms of charisma or this and that, the way of presentation, not that. How much it helped you on that scale? On a 1 to 10, 1 is poor, 10 is excellent. The way this class could help you and your life. How much? Did you type something? Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Nobody is typing or typing. Okay. 10, 10. Okay. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. 10. Yeah.